Greetings, class of IST 816. This here is my Web Fundamentals e-commerce website. This website, I based it off of actually a family member of mine. They actually started up a juicing company back in Baltimore, Maryland, and their company is actually called Essentials. Essentials is 100% raw, all natural fruit and vegetables. It's basically all juicing. So what I decided to do with this was I actually decided to start off with the home site. And on my home site here, it actually shows a picture of his products. You have the mean green watermelon sap, the memory, the mango carrot, as well as I did reach out to Miss Olivia Budgeons. I can actually use her video on the benefits of juicing, which is great. So she actually said okay to that. I added it to it. And it is very informative. It gives you pros as well as some cons. So definitely great stuff to go off of that. Also, I add in some work here about checking out the menu and also his Instagram. He definitely has an Instagram, and he's just trying to grow and market out his business. Like I said, it's based out of Baltimore. He's done some events throughout the country. He's been to Texas. He's been to LA. He's been to a lot of places. So I basically said, hey, let's do something different. I have a class. I'm actually creating a site. Let me see what I can put together. You check it out and then you let me know. So before I even present this to him, I'm actually going to present this to you all, okay, and get your valued feedback. With this site at the bottom here, I also created something that's called Stay Essential. It does provide the latest updates on new blends and events. He does travel a lot, and he definitely has a lot of pictures on Instagram when it comes to customers with his product. What makes his product different, though, is that they do add fiber. So one thing that when it comes to juicing, what it really lacks of is fiber. And when it lacks of fiber, it actually causes a problem for the body and things like that. And Miss Olivia definitely brings that up in her video. Also, I definitely added in our affiliates here. This wouldn't be done if it wasn't for Penn State University as well as our college of IS and IT. So let's get started here. So as I stated about the home site, I actually created a menu. With this menu site, I actually grabbed it off of his Instagram. I'm gonna have to work on the pixelation onto it, but I can say it actually breaks down exactly every single product that he has and exactly his title as well as what does it include. So definitely you can go through these options. I'm thinking in my mind to make this grow, make this a little bit more. I would actually want to separate each one and break it down with its own individuals. So that was an idea I had on there. As well as I also talked to him about, right? So one thing I know for a fact this is about, is a city owned and locally grown. One thing about, being in Baltimore City, where it's all about, trying to stay as a community. Nowadays, the inner city is not looking how it used to be, but there's always time for growth and growth in us all. So as I put in here, he believes everyone can taste of healthy flavor because not everyone's exposed to the same type of flavors. But caring for one another, being committed to the success of others, which is a big thing. His fruits are organic and does not allow any extra additives and all natural taste. So definitely a good input on that. Also, I asked him about his mission statement. The mission statement is actually to provide support and healthy living in the communities while becoming the world's leading natural juicer of fruit. Now, this right here is something I tell him, hey, when you put these words and you state this, you got to make sure you strive with it. And until, he's been doing great. I mean, she's making more money than me, so I give it to him on that. So what I did as well as also a contact us page, okay? Now, on the contact us page, it asks us, provide feedback or any extra ideas. I mean, one thing he does value is, the customers he have and what can he do better? How can he grow? Anything that can assist his growth in his company will definitely work out for him. As well, I did add his location address, as well as this is actually his phone number. This is his actual phone number, and these are his hours of operations. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually usually it's 7 a.m., but I know in my mind I'm saying 9 o'clock, so I believe in that. I feel like doing this, it actually knocks two birds with one stone. I'm doing this for my class, as well as I'm doing it for my family. And that's one thing about me is I value family and their growth and helping out the best way I can. Let's see. So also I added here was his Instagram. Okay. So his Instagram here is actually unique. It always stays up to date. These are the things he posts. He always have these new fruits and events. He actually have pictures of people who actually come and check out the events. And you can just see the value of the product that he has and the place he go to, that these people actually enjoy what he brings out. He does use mason jars, which is crazy. I mean, you think about using a plastic bottle to a glass. I mean, people prefer glass over plastic. He definitely uses glass jars, 16 ounces to 32. He's working on the 32s, but I believe right now the 16s will definitely make an impact and value into his company. He's always up to date on Instagram, always got something going on, always daily events, daily advertising. You can just see he's just marketing out, and that's the biggest thing, marketing yourself. So you can actually see about pre-orders, all types of crazy jazz, right? So what I decided to do at the on this next slide is actually start with order now. So the order now, it was getting kind of crazy, but I was like, you know what? Let me ask him for some pictures he had. I grabbed some of his pictures from the page and actually started chopping it down the best way I can. This is the best I can come up with right now, but I'm definitely know it's going to mold itself into something better down the line. But these are his prices for each product. And right now, you can order to pick up. So ordering to pick up locally is something great. What we're trying to do now is expand for order to deliver. So one thing I know about when it comes to the juices and the fruit juices and things like that is that when you actually have the fruit, I think it can only stay good for about a week. So we just got to figure out that opportunity to actually how can we make this, when the shipping and things like that, the margin of a cost and things like that, and work out something with the shipping, but and also a better label. I think this is great for someone making over six figures and basically putting it on a jar and just like this. I mean, he is licensed and things like that, so kudos to it. One thing I can say about Pure Raw Essentials, it is an amazing company. It's amazing drinks. My cousin and actually a few of my cousins, they all doing this together, and they're doing an amazing job on it. So I was like, you know what, I'm testing this out. I'm doing this and I'm doing this. And I was like, you know what, let me make the cart work, right? So I'm making the cart work, and I can put in my quantity right now. I can put as much as I can. The add to cart, I can't set up no payments or anything like that yet or anything like that. It's actually for my social security number. I'm not putting my social security number on here. But I will say that I think I'm going to get his Square account. So by the time you guys look at this, that add to cart, that should definitely be linked to a Square account you can actually order, and he will have it delivered to you. Now to figure out the shipping and costs and the weight and things like that, that's some other things we want to add into it. I believe that this site will definitely strive, and besides striving, he's going to thrive off of this. I mean, just his market base alone is very huge, and to see that he actually has this going on, I am definitely proud to say I actually contributed to my cousin's success in this. And Essentials, I think this officially makes me like a market partner. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about to be a part of something in this. But again, the reason why I did this for my family, as well as for my class. And I hope you guys will definitely provide me amazing feedback, because I need feedback on this. I want this to work, and I promise you guys, by the end of this course, this site is going to be off the chain. There's going to be a lot more going to it just by all y'all valued feedback. So please, even if it's beyond this week's discussion, if you guys look at it again, check it out, keep it going, and just give me feedback. What can I do better and making this, an amazing site? I'm definitely planning on using this as as down the road as one of our assignments. I know we have another assignment when it comes to this, and I plan on using the information from Essentials to make this work. So hit me back. I appreciate you all. Hey, week 2, we just rocking and rolling. E-commerce website. This is Devin Stoops, and I'm out.